Hi everybody and welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig and today I have got these wonderful waterfall card making kits from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts. These are the wonderful waterfall collections. And if you're not familiar with waterfall cards, I can't wait to show you what my friend Debbie and I did with these. So come play with us. So if you're not familiar with waterfall cards, they're these great little mechanisms. This is what they do. Isn't that cool? So it's a really fun and interactive card and for your recipient, and they're really fun and easy to make. So from Hunkydory, there's 3 different kits here. The first one is for him, the next one is for her, and then the other one, this is a stamping essential. So if you're a stamper, this is a nice blank surface for you, and it's got all the kits have everything you need to make these mechanisms and the focals, and then you use your own blank card and any papers that you have to create your cards. So I'm going to start off with the For Her kit. Each one of these kits has enough to make 24 mechanisms. And I'll show you what I mean by mechanism. So for the Her kit, you get, each one of these makes a separate card focal. So it also comes with the coordinating mechanism. This is the part that when you pull it out, makes all of these little pieces fall one by one, okay? So each one of these sheets, you would get 2 of each of these. You get 2 of this one and 2 of this one. I just pulled out one because all these little pieces can pop out, so I didn't want to make a big mess. So you're gonna get 2 of this and 2 of this one. This beautiful one from like the Roaring 20s, I love. So you're gonna get 2 of these and 2 of these. Beautiful jewel tones. And then this one, you're going to get 2 of each of these. Nice, beautiful, oops, see what I mean? They're kind of get hung up on each other. So you've got one that's like a feather theme and this beautiful cloud with stars, just gorgeous. This one kind of is a dream catcher theme, and then you've got a unicorn, and then this one about health and taking care of yourself. And then, oh, adorable little teacups and typewriters and books and writing and a ballerina, and it's just beautiful. So you get 2 of each of what I've shown you to make a total of 24 cards per pack. All right, so for this first one, this comes from that jewel one that I showed you in the For Her collection. And Debbie made this one. She used a slimline card. I should also mention that Hunkydory is fantastic about giving you full color directions on everything, and I've lost that ability. Anyway, on the back of their packaging, come on, Lene. Anyway, this is the for him one. On the back, you have all these card ideas, and then it shows you step by step how to put this together. Okay, so it has that in every single one. I've just unfortunately lost the one for her. It'll pop up in a minute, but I'm going to show you how to put these together today too. So Debbie used a slimline card, so that is 8.5 by 3.5 inches wide, which is really cool because you can put these horizontally or vertically. So she also used, to cover her card, this beautiful paper from Lilacs in Bloom, a 12 by 12 paper pack, and then she used these fuchsia jewel border dazzle stickers here and here, and even on the edge right there, okay? And then she used here, and then on each one of her little panels, a little dazzle sticker right here, and then here she added another one. So what did she use? She used for each little panel, these are tiny words and phrases dazzle stickers. She used the gold ones. They come in all of these finishes. These are kind of a staple, I feel like. They're so wonderful to have, just to add a little greeting here or there. And then she also used, oh, I have this way over here, script greeting dazzle stickers. These also come in all these different finishes, black, white, silver, gold, and she did the celebrate one right there. And just is so fun to do that. And I love that the pull part right here, you put a little ribbon or a bow on that, and it kind of makes it obvious about what to do. Sometimes interactive cards, people get them and they're like, well, that's nice, and they're trying to figure out how it works, and they've never seen something like that. So the pull here is pretty obvious. Okay, so this next one is from the For Him collection. All right, so let me show you this one. This one, she has going vertically, okay? So Debbie did this one as well. And this one is barbecue, and it's so cute. And it's got with love and wishes and all the best to a man who is the best. So I think that is, oh, it says all the rest to the man that is the best. All right, and then Debbie used Country Blooms paper pack for this one, which is, you know, because it's a pretty masculine card. So I was looking at this and I'm like, how did she do that? Well, men love flowers too, but she used the green on this one, and it's just got a really light white printed floral right over here. And then she used the wood paper right here, and it just went together beautifully. And then she's got these chipboard pieces that she added, which I think is so brilliant. And this is the one she used. This is the Primavera chipboard motifs from Scrapbooking. And as you can see, she just used a couple of little pieces here. She used a brown ink pad and then just put those right there and on the base of her little pull. And then she used, for the little pull, she just added some jute twine from the jute twine pack and made a nice little obvious pull there. I think is really, really sweet. All right, and let's go through this one. So this is the Wonderful Waterfalls for Him. So cute. It's got cake, and it's got just really fun birthday ones. And look at this one right here. Debbie even made a card using the turtle happy birthday one, which was so sweet. For people who maybe aren't interested in a particular wanting to use waterfalls for all of these, they make great card focals without using the waterfall mechanism. So you still get 24 individual, well, 24 times 4 individual card focals. So if you just wanted to use it for that and the greetings and everything. So for this part, Debbie used, again, a slimline card, and then she covered that with the Secret Garden paper pack. And on the back of each one of these bold patterns is a really nice sort of all over vine and leaf pattern as well. And she used that. She used the coordinating cardstock as well. And then she used these lime green border, jewel border dazzle stickers and just went around the edges here. And a little foam tape to just pop up that center one. So that is a really great use for these as well. So let's continue to look at these. So you get 2 of this sheet, 2 of this one, and 2 of each of these. Love all of these very masculine motifs, and Father's Day is coming up. It's always great to have some nice cards for your guys around for birthdays and Father's Days. Very, very cute. And once again, it's got card ideas and everything you need to know to put these together if you don't want to keep watching this video over and over again. All right, so here we've got, this is the Stamping Essentials. And once again, you're getting enough to make 24 cards. I just pulled out a couple of these to show you. So here is the step-by-step instructions on how to put them together. Okay, so here are the, the focal parts. As you can see, they come out very easily here. And then here is the card mechanisms for those. And then I wanted to show you the card that Debbie made. Oh, here it is. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? With the balloons and the cupcake and the happy birthday. Very, very cute. So for this one, Debbie used a 5 by 6.5 inch card. For the background paper, she used Swirls Upon Twirls paper pack. And she also used Birthday Magic stamps from Hot Off the Press. If you can see these a little better. There we go. So each one of these little focals was just perfect for these little squares and circles. And then she embellished all of this with the purple jewel border dazzles and the coordinating circles. And she just put a little strip of border right there. And then she's got all of her little jewel dazzle stickers right there. Just really sweet. Let me give that another pull. And then she just sort of used some ink to ink the edges of these, which I thought was just really clever. And covered each one of these panels with some of the swirls and twirls, a real like light gold or tan subtle one with swirls on there, and then just turn each piece over and cut around it with your little scissors. Okay, all right, so I'm going to show you how to put one of these together. I'm going to start with my card base is already done. So this is a 6.5 by 5-inch card, and I'm seeing that my black background is not showing up very well, so I'll put it right there. And what I did here was I just took some of my teal paper from the gingham paper pack number 2. I used the little small gingham, and along the bottom edge I went ahead and used some of the script greening dazzles again, just in black. There you go. And then I tied some jute twine around the inside of the card and knotted it at the top. I also matted that gingham piece with just a piece of white cardstock, and once I had glued this down, I just very carefully tore that matted edge and then glued it on my card, which I'd covered with black cardstock. All right, so let's get to the part where we make the mechanism. All right, so you can use, for adhesives, we really like, Debbie used Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue to assemble all of her waterfall card mechanisms. But I am going to use extra sticky tape today just because of the glue drying factor. We don't want to take the time to wait for it to dry so that I can get moving and show you how that pulls and things. So either one works just great. All right, so the first thing you do is you punch out your mechanism, and then you're going to put some of this extra sticky tape or glue. I glued it along each one of these little folds. Okay, so it's got these great little fold lines right there. And you're going to go ahead and fold those, and then put lengths of extra sticky tape there, and you're going to put them right there on the back side of the tabs. Okay, so this is the front and this is your back. Okay, then you've also got another little matching piece right here. Okay, and that one I put extra sticky tape on one side. Okay, and we're going to show you why in a minute. So the first thing we're going to do is, let's do this first. Okay, we're going to take the little tabs off of the tabs. Here we go. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it over the tape right there. Okay. Oh, Lene, see, I already made a mistake. First, we're going to do this. All right, so we've got our tape pieces taken off here. We're going to fold that over. Now we're going to take this, and you're making a sandwich with it. Right? Like that. We're not going to take that piece of tape off yet. All right, so now here we've got this piece is now, because we made a sandwich, this bottom piece is not glued to anything. It's in a sandwich, and it can move back and forth like that. So that sandwich is really important. All right, so now we're going to start by taking our little tapes off, and I like to take these off starting at what's going to be the bottom, or the first one right here. And we've got our little things for Super Dad already punched out, and we're going to start with what's going, I like to put them in order. Okay. And this is going to be the one that's at the top that everybody sees first, and this is the one that's on the bottom. So we're going to put the bottom one on right there, and we're going to align that with the edge of the fold and with the edge of that tape, right? And so now we're going to take the extra next piece off there, and the one from the bottom of the stack, and you're just going to want to make sure that your squares are aligned. So you want to have them aligned with the fold, and you want to have them aligned right here. That's very important. Okay, so we're now going to take off another piece. Okay, and then we're going to put that even with that fold and that tape, and we're aligning that right there. Last piece. And we've got our little cover piece, and that's going to go right there. Okay, so far so good. So the only part is I got this part a little higher up here, so my tab's showing there. So that's something I wish I would have adjusted for. So when you're putting that first piece down, remember you want to make sure it's centered here too. I didn't do a great job with that part. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to center it on our card. Where are we going to want to put that? Right there. That's really bugging me. I don't like that. So we're just going to cut it off. It's still a tab, as you can see, but I just cut off the offending piece. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and take this piece off right here. Okay, that's the back of the sandwich. We're going to take that piece off. Oops. Come on, tape. And we're going to adhere that right here. And I kind of like to use the grid that's on the paper to help me align this. All right, now it's on there. This part right here is supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be left free. You don't want to, our instinct is to glue that down. But if you do, then it's not going to do that. Okay? That little sandwich piece that we were talking about, that's the most important part. All right? Now we have one more little piece. It's this piece, Best Dad Ever. Got some tape on that. We're going to take this off. Put that right over that little piece of twine right there. All right. So there we go. That's the waterfall card. And as you can see, I made a couple little oopsies. It still works, still looks great. Move on, right? Okay, so you guys, we've got a great money saver on all of these kits. If you were watching us on our Webisode page, then you would just need to look to the right-hand side and you'll see the money saver photo there, and you click on that and it'll take you to that product page. And below the video, there is a gallery link that you can click on and see all of these cards, full color, and the supply lists for each, so you can see all the materials that I used. And below that, you'll see a drop-down list that you can click on, and when you click on that, you'll just see all the products that were used today, all the tapes, the scissors, and everything, so that you can find those, all the adhesives and the paper packs. And if you're watching us on YouTube, if you look below the video in the description box, there is a link that will take you to our Paper Wishes Webisode page, and it will show you everything I just told you. And consider giving us a thumbs up. It helps people find our videos, and we do 3 to 5 of those a week, so you might want to subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time.